Hey, what's up? Mike D here for Mike D's Marketing Mix, and this is another episode of Mike D's Marketing Mix, right? Go figure. In today's episode, we're still getting back into some questions, and these questions center around frequency. Often the question, Mike, how often should we do it? Not that, get your mind out of the gutter. Frequency is how often should we be engaging in content marketing? But now let's first, before we answer that question, let's break down where some core spots where content marketing lives. You obviously have your website, which is still the glue that holds your online marketing together, represents your business on the web. It's your property on the web. We'll talk about that. Email, easiest way to stay in touch with your folks, and good news about email marketing I'll share with you in a second. And let's just take the juggernaut of social media, Facebook, and then lastly, mobile. Real quick, let's blast through these. So your website, how often should you engage in content marketing? Well, the easiest thing to have is a blog or a news section for your website. So a blog and a news section. So what do you put on the news section? You put industry information. You put news about your business and your company that's happening. You may think it's boring, but your prospect sees it and they actually appreciate it. How about like upcoming events or a recent project? If you're in a visual business, you can have a recent project area on your website that shows that, hey, things are happening here. It's good stuff. So your blog, your recent projects, your upcoming events, and then also updating your website, getting Google and Bing to come back and crawl it from time to time to re-index those pages in search, keep you ahead of the competition. So that's how content marketing plays into your website. Next, email marketing. Good news about email marketing, open rates are on the rise, meaning years ago, email marketing almost went down to an average of, say, 12% open rates in the height of everybody having an email address and spam and all that. And now with the proliferation of smartphones, people checking their email on their smartphones, which is one of the most engaged in activities on a smartphone, email open rates are on the rise. So now is actually a good time to do email marketing if you know what's going on, if you know how to do it. So frequency on that, I'm going to say once a week, a couple times a month, at the very least, at least once a month, but expect your folks to forget about you. On your website, back to that, I mean, you can be updating your news area. Every time you have something to say that's important about your business, don't be shy. So email marketing once a week. I know folks that do email marketing once a day. So you really have to figure out what's going to work for your folks. But at the minimum, it should be once a month, but still people to forget about you. Facebook. This is actually probably the silliest question on the list. You know, how often should I be updating my Facebook business page? Well, you know, you can do whatever works for you, but really you can update it every hour, every minute if you want. You can post something on Facebook. The fact of the matter is, unless you have a good ad campaign going, you are really not going to get a lot of traction. And that means just look at your page admin stats and you'll see that if you have, let's just say 1,000 likes or 10,000 likes on your business page and you put something out there, a piece of content, only about anywhere from 5 to at most 20% of those folks are going to see what you put out there. That's called organic reach. So sorry to tell you, it actually doesn't matter how often you update your Facebook page, because unless you actually have an ad strategy, you're not really going to get much traction. Last thing, mobile, a mobile app. If you're using a mobile app to market your business, to stay in touch with the folks that usually already know you or some of their friends and referrals, you can use what's called a push notification. Those little notifications you get on your phone from the apps that you have. You know what? I know folks that will do push notifications several times a week or almost daily. Those of us with smartphones, which is about 75% of us, we're okay with getting push notifications from apps that we like. So if your audience and your customers, your prospects, and your members, if they actually like your stuff, they wouldn't mind getting a push notification from you every day if you had something to say. So here's the underlying message of content marketing. If you're an expert in your business, you know more than your prospect does. That's why your prospect or your customer or your client comes to you. You should have something to say. If you don't have anything to say about your business, maybe go back to the drawing board and figure out what valuable information your folks might want to hear from you. And that's where you start when it comes to content marketing. All this stuff, that's just where you deliver it. All right, Mike D for Mike D's Marketing Mix, and we'll catch you on the next episode. Thanks for watching.